everybody. Welcome to the free tarot reading live stream with Psychic Spirit Calling. I hope everybody is having a fantastic day. Spirit Calling, how is your day going? What are you up to today?
Thank you. It's been really, really beautiful. It's like been so lovely and sunny around here. So I had to go and get a tetanus injection because my tetanus
Oh.
injection was out of date. So I had my measles, mumps, and rubella and my tetanus today.
Well, you got that done. That is really good that you got that done.
They said you need it done. I went, okay.
Yeah, absolutely. So, want to tell us a little bit more about yourself? How long have you been on Oranum for? What do you do on Oranum? What's your specialty? Tell us a little bit more about everything that you do.
Okay, so I've been on a random. Next month is a year. Can you believe it? Next month, well, this month,
Wow.
no, March, this month is a year. So that's crazy. So I do tarot. I do a lot of tarot cards and mediumship as well as clairvoyancy. So we do all of that. I use pendulums and I do a lot of kind of like I love going from general readings to you guys can ask me anything and we can see what comes up in cards, what comes up in spirit, and we go from there. So I've been in the business. Well, I haven't monetized it, but for a year since I've been on Oranum, that's when I started monetizing what I'm doing. Just saying that like that because I've had it all my life, and I started developing it by about 2005.
Oh,
And
wow.
it was only another medium talking to me as a medium that I could then start to see those qualities of like, recognize that that's what that is. That's what that is.
Oh, that is amazing. I'm glad you were able to recognize your gift and now you're here with us and now you can share your gift with others. So that is very exciting. Thank you so much for sharing all of that with us. And I already see so many people asking some questions. So, like, let's just get started with this live stream, guys. Just wanted to remind you that with Spirit Calling, she's going to be on Oranum right after this live stream, and you can come and say hello. Making an account on Oranum is completely free, and you can make an account by clicking on the link that I am going to be sharing in the comments with all of you. So if you click on that link, it'll take you straight to Spirit Calling's profile on Oranum, and she could be live. She will be live on there, and we have thousands of psychics on Oranum that you can choose from. If you at 2 in the morning you want to talk to a psychic, you can come on Arena. We are there 24/7 for you guys, and we're also having a promotion 90% off for our new members. I know tarot readings can be really expensive, but now with this promotion that we're having for 90% off, you can get a 30-minute reading or a 20-minute reading for as low as $12. So go ahead. I really encourage you to check it out, and Spirit Calling is going to be there, so you guys got to check it out. All right, so let's just get started. All right, so I see first question is from Jocelyn. Hello, may I get a reading for what's coming up for me the next 3 months, please?
Hey, Jocelyn, how are you? Let's have a look. See, next 3 months. I can see that the last few little bits, there's been a little bit of someone who's feeling like you've been stabbed in the back recently. So you're looking for something quite quickly coming in. I do see that your fiery cracker side, your fire, your your creativity is the word I'm looking for, wants to come forward at this moment. So I feel like you're starting something new. I feel like you're starting something new. I hope I haven't frozen. If you can just let me know if I've frozen or not.
You are all good.
Oh, okay, so it's just frozen on my side. That's fine. Okay, so it feels like you are going to be using your creativity equally. This fiery cracker over here. Keep check of your keep check of your that passion, that kind of like explosive energy as well, though. Don't get too fiery. Keep that under check just a little bit, because you want to be starting a new thing. You are going to be fighting for something. You're going to feel like a little bit of a hangman situation, like you're not getting anywhere, but you keep fighting to get out of that hangman situation, because actually your creativity will help you get out there. So that's what I'm feeling for your next 3 months, sweetie. I hope that
Wow.
helps.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Jocelyn, for that question. And thank you, Spirit Calling, for answering it. Next question that I see is from Sweetie Patel. When will I will meet my future spouse?
Okay, let's have a look. Wow, that was a love. That's kind of like you're ready for loving at the moment. I feel like there's a little bit of that. It's like you're being very kind of like you are calling something in at this moment. Uh, but I want you to just be aware that you calling somebody in doesn't necessarily mean that they are going to be the right person for them. So don't settle for anything else that's less. I can see that you are ready for your love and your family and everything else like that. It hasn't gone unnoticed. It's just a divine timing thing. But do not settle just because you are in the state of wanting it. Don't overlook flags. Don't settle for anything that you are looking for. And when everything is aligned, I'm not going to give you a time of, say, 6 months or in a year or anything else like that, because it could be 2 months, it could be 6 months. However, they want you to pick wisely. It's not for me to say that in 2 months you're going to find someone and this is going to be the man of your dreams. No, you're going to be, this man has come into my dreams, he's come into my life, and I need to pick whether all of those things that I'm seeing and the qualities that I'm seeing about this man are the ones that my heart can handle and love. And all his flaws with everything else like that, that's the person that's going to be. And don't settle for anything less. Any red flags you see in anybody else, just don't, because there is somebody there for you. And I'm not going to give you a divine timing, because I feel like spirits are wanting you to figure that out for yourself equally. They want you to pick your man, your spouse. And I wish you luck with that, sweetie.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Sweetie, for that question. Awesome. Thank you guys for all the questions. We're answering your questions one by one. So just bear with us. So, next question that we have is from Angelique. Hi, I'm Angelique here. Can I get any guidance message for me, please? If you still have time for me, thank you.
Uh, yes, so any just guidance for you? Yes, just see what comes up for you, sweetie. Okay, Angelique, Angelique. I'm feeling like you're pretty stuck at the moment. I'm feeling like you're pretty because it didn't want to come out so much. So I feel like there's a little bit of stuckness. However, I also feel like within this stuckness that you're sitting there in, that you equally are not allowing your heart to break. Instead of your heart breaking, it feels really weird, because not it feels really weird, it just feels like you're in this place where you're stuck, but you're not allowing yourself, or maybe a little bit of a hermit. If I carried on going, I'd probably get a hermit card, actually, because I feel like you're in a reflection mode and you're not allowing your heart to be broken right now. And that's a brilliant place for you to be, because I realize that you're not finished growing everything as well in your repertoire that you need to. This is like you looking back and seeing that you don't have, you like, this is what you've grown, like, but you don't have, you feel like, enough, which means that your ambition is kind of coming in as well. Like you are making sure that you're not finished growing this, if you know what I mean. You haven't finished putting into the pot to reflect. You're still doing that. So, as much as you're feeling a little bit stagnant, you might be studying, and that might be why you're feeling a little bit stagnant equally, because you're growing your future. And so, don't forget that. Don't be heartbroken. It's taking its time.
Oh,
sweetie. Yes.
beautiful. Thank
Hello.
you. Thank you. Hello. Thank you, Angeli, for that question. And thank you, Spirit Calling, for answering this question and giving that beautiful guidance. Um, so, next question that we have is from Jester Riddles. Hello, like to, may I please note when will my overall well being be stable? So, just kind of like, I know we can't answer health, but just an average of like a general reading for this.
Okay, so uh right, so it's basically your general kind of like, sweetie, yeah. I can't see my question. Oh, sorry, Carmen, just didn't mean to read that one. Okay, sweetie, I can't. If you're typing, then I can see, but I can't see. You're not typing, so I can't see at this moment. Right, with your general health at the moment as well. Is there a little bit of a? We're not doing medicals. Um, but I am feeling like, are you feeling a little bit dizzy at this moment as well? Like your head swinging just a little bit this way? Um, so I feel like if you did go to the doctor, they could do some tests on you as well. Um, and I feel like there's a moving forward. Okay, and this is, I feel like you're not wanting to be sure. You're not wanting to kind of move forward because you feel like there's going to be a bit of a tower moment as well. You're going to find out, are you feeling like you're going to find out some information you don't really want to find out? But I think you need to go and have a look.
Awesome. Yes. Thank you so much, Jester, for that question. Thank you so much. Next question that I see is from Marianne. Is my person coming to introduce himself at my door?
Okay, you're welcome, Jester. Does that make sense to you, sweetie? Okay. um is my person coming to my door? Is my person coming to my door? Oh, is my person coming to my door? That's a very, thank you so much. Yeah. Okay. um right, I can see, uh okay, I'm seeing that there's quite a few burdens that have been carried over here about this subject. There's been something that's kind of has come out a little bit. um However, I am seeing that, like, this one is kind of like keeping some people keeping like it all kind of like, you've got, what this is, it's all nicely packaged up and everything. But I feel like this is not so. And I also feel like there's the Queen of the Nine of Pentacles is in reverse, coming right up to your door, sweetie. You're feeling like this right now as a hermit anyway. It feels like that, you feel like, is the only way that that's going to actually happen, if the person's going to come and knock on your door, because you're not feeling like you want to go out. You're not feeling like, equally, you don't want to go and be spending money, you don't want to go and be doing stuff. So you're feeling like the only way that somebody's going to actually, and that's the truth card as well, it feels like the only way you're going to meet someone is knock on your door. So it's sweetie, you equally have to put yourself out there. Equally, you can't stay in this hermit mode forever. I'm not quite sure what's happening over here, sweetie, but yeah, you can't stay in hermit mode forever, sweetie.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Marianne, for that question. And guys, we're answering your questions one by one. So thank you for your patience. And guys, if we don't get to your question, just as a reminder, please come to Oranum. Spirit Calling is going to be there. And just click on that link in the comments. I know on Facebook or YouTube, it doesn't show the link as blue, but you can click on it. It shows gray, but you can still click on it and it'll take you straight to Oranum, to Spirit Calling's profile. So go ahead and do that. We will be there 24/7 for you on Oranum, and it's an amazing experience that you don't want to miss out on. All right. So, next question that we have is from Monica. Hi, when will I get married? 5576.
When will you get married? When will you get married? Oh, right. It feels like it feels like it feels like nobody's walked away right now. Okay, there's nobody's walked away, but there's the king of pentacles is over here, but this king of pentacles is a bit of a Scrooge McDuck, I think, because he's leaving you in this position about whether you're going to get married or whether you're not going to get married. And well, it's all kind of like down to money as well, sweeties. So it's like, well, you know, it's I feel like I'm not calling him a total Scrooge McDuck. I'm just saying he's spending his money in the way he needs to spend his money, and I feel like at the moment with a wedding, that's just a cost you don't need, surely. So you got to convince the man who to spend money, but in the process you're getting cross. So, sweetie, that's up to your man, I feel.
Awesome. Yeah. Thank you so much, Monica. Thank you for the question. Next question that we have is from Angela. Is my ex regretting letting me go?
Well, I feel like there's a manifestation over here. I'm just trying to double check what that manifestation is. Is your ex letting you go? Okay. Sweetie, did you give him an ultimatum? Because if you gave him an ultimatum and everything else like that, I feel like there what and because you needed to bring something into balance over here. So I feel like the ultimatum was too great for him to look back and think I'm really missing in effect. Because it was like, yeah, did you say to him I want a family? Did you say, look, I want a family right now, or I'm gonna have to move on? And so he wasn't quite prepared for that family right then, so he moved on. No, no ultimatum. Okay. Did you want the family? No. Did he want the family from you? Did he want the family from you? 23 years together. Okay. I feel like there's a family thing. I feel like there's a family thing. I feel like there's something with the family, sweetie. If you come have a look, Angela, later, we'll go through that one, sweetie, because I feel like there's a family thing as well, sweetie. I feel like that if it's not that, then I'll have to have a look with that, sweetie. Yeah, come and see us on Oranum, because I feel like there's a family something going on around that. Whether somebody was, I feel like there's a family thing going on.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Angela. Thank you for the question. Next question that we have is from Victoria. Hi, when will I meet my future spouse?
When will I meet? Yeah, I'm kind of like, I don't really give timings with people of when they're going to meet people and everything else like that. I don't generally do. I don't, because you never know when you're going to meet. Okay, so it's like, when am I going to meet my spouse? Right, I'm feeling like there's burdens that are being carried over here. Okay, and there's contracts to be signed. There is definitely contracts to be signed. Look at that. Did you get close once upon a time before as well? Did you get close once upon a time? Did you get close once upon a time to potential? Victoria? Yeah. Did you get close once upon a time? Okay,
She
Victoria.
might not be in the stream anymore.
No.
Yeah, I don't see her commenting.
Okay. No.
All right. Well, Victoria, if you're in here, you can come see us on Oranum at any time so we can answer this question. We don't see you anymore in the stream, but come see us on Oranum. If you are in here but you're not answering, just come see us. All right. Next question that we have is from Omira. Will I have love and money?
Well, I have love and money. Okay. Oh, the High Priestess. High Priestess. Nice. I like that. Will I have love and money? Okay. The High Priestess. Okay. You started that was so funny at one of my clients phoning from Oranum while I'm on a broadcast from Oranum. That's funny. Anyway, sorry. So you can phone your people as well on Oranum. That if they are on the phones, you can phone them and have a direct link to them. They are on a private chat, and you'll get a number, and you can contact Oranum directly via private to their phone if you like. So that was funny. So yeah, there's your High Priestess over here, and your Wheel of Fortune over here, and moving over to calmer waters. I feel like you've put a lot of work into this as well, where you have worked on moving yourself out of this zone. I want to say equally financial, because I feel like your money, you've been working on your money. Okay. And you want someone to come in and fight for you equally. And the sunshine is here as well, and there's been a moving forward, and there's a protecting of your heart. So you also need to be reminded that you have to open up your heart to receive love equally. So I can see that you've done a lot of work on yourself. Money, I know, I'm not saying that it's not tight. I'm not saying that money is not tight, but what you've got is sufficing at this moment equally. There has been justice and there has been arguing as well. But you are protecting your heart. So exactly, here's the Queen of Pentacles. So that's what makes me think that your money, even without a man, you're doing okay. Okay, so you don't need him for the money, but you are working on creating your money to be bigger and your love to be bigger. But both of those things right now are still being, in effect, worked on by you.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Amira. Thank you for the question. Guys, we're answering your questions one by one, so please bear with us. So next question that we have is from Joanne. Hi, anything for me, please, and thank you.
Hi, Joanne. Hiya. Hi, Joanne. Okay. Joanne. King of Cups as well. Karma's reversed. You've been going back. Have you been reflecting on have you been reflecting as well on what's going on? What I mean is what's going on is what I mean is because this one, have you feel like you've been left out in the cold somewhere and you're like, what's going on? But this one is you've been looking at all your accolades, everything that you've accomplished in your life, and it feels like you've been going through them like, okay, I've done this, I've done that, I've done this, I'm looking at my life basically, but you're feeling left out over here. Does that make sense to you? Okay. There is the King of Cups here as well, and this person as well. Oh, okay. And there's the Three of Cups as well. Okay, King of Pentacles. There's a few people involved in this, sweetie. There's a few people involved in this situation in your life right now. You've got a few people involved. Oh, please. Okay. Sweetie, did someone put you in a third-party situation? I'm going to leave that with you, sweetie. I hope nobody put you in. I hope you can say no to me on that one. I hope nobody put you into a third-party situation, sweetie. I'm going to leave that with you. Sorry, what was the question again? Okay. Yeah, sweetie. I know that I'm sorry if you're talking to someone and no one's listening to you right now either, sweetie.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you, Joanne. Thank you for that question. Thank you guys for all these questions. And remember, if we don't get to your question, you can come get a full reading with Spirit Calling on Oranum just by clicking on that link that I am putting in the comments. All right. The next question is from Michelle. What does the next few months bring?
Okay, Michelle. 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 Okay. Michelle. Okay. I can see that you're welcome, sweetie. Yeah. I can see that um this one, it feels like this one's coming up sideways, okay? So I feel like you have not you stopped judging. Somebody around you has equally stopped judging, okay? So there's been a stop of judgment. However, there is still not moved on from calmer waters. It's like almost like pick up sticks, basically. I said what I said, and it's just like whoosh, and the judgment has been passed from that. And it feels like there's also a friendship group that has also been uh affected. So there's more than there's like a bunch of friends potentially that have been affected by this judgment that hasn't been it's like the judgment's been said. It's not judging me anymore. The judgment's been said, but we haven't moved on to calmer waters, sweetie. However, I do see the sunshine over here. Okay, so I do see the sunshine over here, and it's like somebody, I feel like, is trying to be creative to win and put this circle back into the right place. If that makes sense to you, sweetie.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Michelle. Thank you for that question. All right. So, next question that we have is from Nina. Is my grandmother watching over me?
Your grandmother is always watching over you, sweetie. Nina, your everybody is always watching over us. We just, when we pass over into the next realm and drop the meat suit. You will often feel yes, Nina, your grandmother is with you, sweetie. She's always with you, sweetie. She's always with you. Our loved ones don't ever leave us. You can put us into a field of acres and acres of land, and there would be like a full of people, full of people, of ancestors. We are not alone. We feel alone, but we are not alone. And your grandmother stands amongst the rest of your ancestors now, and comes close to you as well. And then generations go back and back and back and back and back.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for that answer. Thank you, Nina, for that question. We have time for one more question because we're running out of time. But guys, you can come see us on Oranum right after this live stream is the same as this live stream, and you can click on that link that I am putting in the comments. So, next question that we have is from Sandra. What will I finish my book I'm writing, and will it get published when?
Oh, that's exciting. Will I finish my book? Absolutely. I don't even need the cards for that. Hello. You're going to be like finishing that. There's a moving forward. There is a moving forward, though. There is a moving forward into just that last little push. I feel like the book is 3/4 of a yeah, 3/4 of a way finished. I feel like there's 3/4 of the book is finished. There's quite a lot of pages in it, obviously, and I feel like it's quite a yeah. And so you've just got 1/4 of the book to finish. So figure out the ending basically, and there will always be a publisher. Always, there will always be a publisher on the internet. Now we've got so many different ways. So it there's a completely different question of how many am I going to publish? But yes, I feel like it's going to be finished, and I feel like it's going to be published. You will always find an independent publisher somewhere. And if you're determined enough, and if you make it happen enough, if you keep putting your feet and your steps in front of each other to make it happen, yes, definitely, definitely.
Ah, beautiful. Thank you so much, guys. We just did 30 minutes in Spirit Calling. That went by so fast. That was really good.
That's
It was
good.
a
With a bit of technical difficulties in the beginning. I'm so sorry
but
about
we
that.
got it. We got it. And we did the 30 minutes and we were here with you guys. And we want to appreciate you for being here and answering the questions. Thank you, Spirit Calling. We will see you on Oranum. We're so grateful for you and thank you for being here. And guys, thank you for coming to this live stream and asking the questions. Guys, if we didn't answer your question, please come see us on Oranum. It's completely free to make an account and you just click on that link that I am putting in the comments. And you can make a free account and come talk to Spirit Calling, and we can circle back and try to answer questions. So, thank you, everybody. While Spirit Calling goes on Oranum, I'm going to show you guys what it looks like when you click in the comments, in the link in the
And you're
comments.
welcome, Sandra.
Yes, this is what you're going to see. This is Spirit Calling's. Just loading. Let's see. This is her profile on Oranum, if you can see. So when you go on here, you can click on just like start video call, and then you can create the account. You just need your username, password, and email, and then you have the free account, and you can come talk to Spirit Calling. That is what you will see. I'm gonna put the link in the comments as well, and come see us on Oranum. We will be happy to answer your questions. All right, Spirit Calling. Have a beautiful day. Thank you guys. Have a great day.
Thank you.
And see you on Arenum.
See you all on a random. See you
All
later,
right, bye
guys.
bye.
Thanks, guys.